Helen Hinchliffe.
Just that one more time. No, that's all right.
Oh, Helen Hinchliffe, 93899.
All right, thank you. Right. So you've just been doing your preparation, process and production.
Yeah.
And you've been researching different roles in theatre other than performer.
Yeah.
So you've had 2 opportunities to carry out a few different roles. Most recently you did your director's piece.
Yes.
Do you want to just tell me a little bit about that?
Well, getting the chance to do it, I thought of going around from doing a normal, script from someone that's produced it rather than, I wanted to create my own scripts and produce that, not direct it. Well, the storyline were based off a real life event that happened. I found out from my research about a young girl that was possessed. And I wanted to take it from being in a normal film to take it to theatre where it's really there. Kind of like In Your Face Theatre, like Sarah Kane. I kind of got it from there. And I thought, I'd really like to do that, but create my own sort of little version. So I got both of my actors to do a bit of method acting, so I really drove the characters inside the mind. Yeah. And it really showed. And I wanted to be a bit more creative with it. I looked at the Booster Group. Right. And how they used props like show things like from the televisions. So say they've got a TV on screen and they're showing something they'll be doing kind of like say in the background or forward even. So I thought I might try and do something like that. So I was watching a film. I was seeing when this woman's got a sheet over her face. And blood spatters out on the sheet. I thought that'd be so effective, but in theatre instead of just on a TV screen. So obviously that screen makes you feel safe, but obviously in theatre there's no screen. Brilliant. So I really wanted to do it there, and bam, right in your face, reflecting back to In Your Face Theatre. All right. Very excited. Yeah, good. Yeah. How did you prepare your actors? Because yours was like quite a bit of a horror role. So how did you get them ready for that? I know you spoke about like method acting and the stuff. I had to really prepare them because it was. I didn't know at first whether my actors were religious at all, and you have to be really careful about things like that. You don't want to really upset people. So I spoke to my actors and I told them storylines, given the scripts and everything. I braced them down for it, and I said, obviously, it's kind of bouncing off religion, and I explained that I wanted to do it in your first date and things like that. And I went through the process of having them every day interacting with one another. And I went through kind of phrase with one of my actors called Corey. I had him being blindfolded, and I said I want you to use more of your senses because the character that you're playing is quite, I don't want to say disabled, but not quite there, if you get my drift. And I said, but he can't really see because he's damaged his eyes a lot himself, he's self-harmed himself in his eyes a lot, so I want you to cover up your eyes, I want you to use the rest of your senses. And he was doing it. And then I had to do a lot of vocal work with him because his vocals were because he had a very deep voice. And I didn't want him to come across as very pitchy, very manly. I wanted him to come across as quite weak. So I did a lot of vocal work with him. My other actor, Christopher, I had him doing a lot more physical work rather than vocal. Because obviously he played the priest, he was walking about a lot. I wanted to watch his body movements. So did you schedule your actors in? Oh yeah, I had a very tight schedule. I had it's in my folder. I've got like a paper saying basically dates, times, what we were doing in each thing, and how we progress and things like that. Good. Yeah.
So what do you think a director's job is? What does it involve?
I think it's a big crucial part of creating theatre or even creating anything. It doesn't just have to be theatre, film, dance, whatever. I think the director really needs to. Crucial is having imagination, seeing beyond the main key points. Yeah. You've got to see beyond things. You can't just see a piece of paper, it's just a piece of paper. You've got to see what it could mainly be. Take control. Yeah. Taking control, make sure things get done on time, schedules, things like that. Make sure your actors are prepared. Yeah. Basically, big dapper. Yeah. Big main person, yeah.
Will they collaborate with anybody else?
Oh yes, everyone really in the production team, so stage management, costume, you've got everyone, you've got writer, mainly. Writer, stage management, you've got producer, got quite a few other things as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
right.
good. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So the collaborate with loads of different things. Good. Moving on to your contemporary piece, Unit 6, you did Timeless Witch.
Yeah.
You produced that, and that's fine. You all come up with some ideas together as a group, and you performed in the piece. But as well as that, because you're a small company, you didn't have anybody outside helping you with lights, props, costume, anything else. Who took on which roles in the group, and how effective were people in that role, do you think?
Sorry. Well, we had Claire did the writing for us. We wanted to be quite, not so scripted, but we wanted to have basic research behind it so we knew what we were going on about.
Yeah.
Because it was a bit witches, we didn't want to just go, yeah, witches have big hats and big noses. No, we wanted to do more than that.
Yeah.
And we wanted to have a look at the timeline, hence the name, Timeless. We wanted to have a look at the title, basically, and things like that.
Yeah.
So we asked Claire to be the writing.
Good.
We had Danielle as costume.
Yeah.
She was more in control of props as well.
Right.
But Helen, who was helping me alongside me directing things like that. Mike was like stage management, moving all the things off stage, getting things on stage that we needed. Because there was quite a lot of moving about and things like that we needed to get sorted.
All right, okay.
So, yeah.
How effective were everybody in the roles, do you think?
Very, very. I think there could be some improvements. There needed to be some improvements. The first time we were quite poor for doing sounds. For the second time we're okay. I think time management could have been handled a lot better. There needed to be a bit more time management, keeping better. But I think everybody did quite well though, to say we had such a short amount of time to do it in,
Yeah. What would you do, I mean, just across the board now for your directing, and then you obviously they're taking the directing there and doing a bit of research and performing and all that sort of stuff. What do you think your strengths have been across the board, and what things do you personally do you think that you might need to work on, or that you'd like to work on?
I think my strengths with directing, I'm a really strong leader.
Yeah.
I think I've got really strong leadership skills and very good at that.
Yeah.
I get people motivated really well. People off the bums, get them going. I'm good at organising, good at keeping schedules, sticking to things. Seeing things through are really crucial for me. I can't start something and not see it through because it really bugs me, so that's a really strong key point for me. I think one of the things I need to improve on could be time keeping a little bit more better. I really would like to work on that. Just trying making a more heavier, serious time schedule and sticking to that because I really could do with that. I'd like to work more on research skills.
Right.
Yeah, obviously I'm doing more stuff about that right now, but I really want to learn how to do more in-depth research skills so I know where to find the right information when I need it and if it's true or not.
Yeah. Okay. And in terms of roles, just as a wee last thing, roles that you've researched, so you've spoke about roles that you have done, and we've got that. In terms of other roles that you've researched and you've thought, oh, I'd quite like to do that, what would they be, if any? That you think, because you spoke about like leadership and everything like that, and that lends itself to directing and things, but if there was anything else?
Probably costume.
Costume.
I'd like to do costume, I'd like to learn more about fashion history and then today and then in theatre as well at the same time, so I'd like to look at different costumes that they used back in the day and then costumes that they use now, and textures, sizes, finding out where they need to go, and like what I'd love to know in costume, like when they're on stage and all of a sudden they're wearing something, they go back for 1 second, they come back out, they're wearing something new. I'd love to be able to just know how they do it, and if they go out like bam, and oh, something else.
Lots of practicing, lots of stage hands.
I'd love to be able to get people's costumes and get them. Oh yeah, that. All
right, so that might be something for the future then.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to do that. Yeah.
Good. All right. Thanks very much, Helen.